welcome to Minisode 1. I am Fritz.
I'm Mandaddy.
I'm Kaz.
Are you sure?
I was going to say Corey.
All right, I'm
not used to referring to myself like that.
And we are here to tell you about some of the things in the paranormal community and news that you might not have heard about. So I will start off. This week I have Disney has announced plans to open up their own haunted house themed restaurant on Disney properties. So what do you guys think about that?
I think it'd be awesome.
The old haunted house ride, I think it was like built back in like the 1920s because it's so fucking old, but also fun. It's got the longest lines, oldest ride.
Always.
Kind of thing.
All right.
Like you have to go.
That's Ric
Just
Flair.
like Ric Flair.
It's Ric Flair.
But I mean,
spooky ghost noise too.
When you go to Disney, you got to hit Haunted Mansion. You know, I mean, especially if you're, especially someone that's a native for here that's, was going there as a kid. Just seeing all the.
If you're like, a 13-year-old boy in high school and want to like make out a little bit, that's your win.
That's the ride to do it on.
Go. And a good place for weed. You could, there's some good dark parts.
You find weed there, or
no, maybe that'd be awesome. Maybe one of the guys that's hitchhiking at the end just throws you a dime.
You're like, code word is spooky blue sock, and you're like, ow! Is it? Oh wait, it's a joint.
Spooky blue sock.
That's awesome.
Why was that the first one that came to mind?
I don't know. I don't.
It's Disney. Don't ask.
Don't ask. Don't tell.
Yeah.
Imagination.
So it's apparently going to have different rooms with different entrances and exits for cast members. So.
Okay.
You think you're alone, and then there's like a dude in the corner kind of thing.
Or like appearing in the middle of your like pasta carbonara, like underneath the egg yolk is some cast member's face being like, ooh.
Hey.
Yeah. Someone's like, I think there's a trap door under the table, and you just hear, hello, I'd like to just smacks his head on the table. Son of a bitch! And then he gets out. He gets out and he's like, ooh, ghost noises. You're like, did you just hit your head on the table? He's like, I think our waiter's concussed. might be one of those.
And you know that the menu is going to be filled with puns.
Oh, of course.
It's going to be the most punerific menu ever when you think about all the tombstones when you first walk in.
What is it about
Here's an obvious
spookiness and death that makes people want to eat and like be hungry in this
Probably
place?
depression.
Weird.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Depression eating. Mm-hmm. But like, I bet you on page one of the first menu description items will say it's simply to die for.
Yes.
True. Yes.
Yeah.
Or there's going to be some sort of dessert that's like a blueberry cheesecake.
Oh, blueberry cheesecake.
Yeah.
Why is that not just a thing with the blueberry cereal? Blueberry cereal cheesecake.
It was delicious. Not many people
Dude,
know
someone
about
needs to make that
blueberries.
happen. I want that right
Thank you.
now.
Yes.
I like
That's a good
the
idea.
intensity with which you were just
I'm
said that.
dead serious. That's why, man.
That was the real deal.
Crunchy blueberry delicious. I mean, make this a thing. People out there, do it.
We need to.
Both of you.
So that's my spooky paranormal news. Disney is going to bank in on, or going to cash in on another.
The trend.
Long-standing ride.
Everybody's going spooky these days.
Just like us.
Yep.
What you got to talk about there, Nick Spry?
Well, I wanted to do a little expanding the vocabulary for everyone that's listening out there.
Right. Nicely done.
Instead of seeing like a giant ghost and going, oh, geez, that's spooky, I would give you a new word every week.
Yeah, I like it.
Use instead of spooky. So
Nice.
This week's word is eerie. It's an adjective. I'm going to give you the etymology here, and you'll hear me mispronounce a bunch of old English words. So it comes from Erie, spelled E-E-R-Y, around circa 1300, which meant timid or affected by a superstitious fear. I'm
okay.
Getting this from Edmond Online.
Eerie.
Yeah, exactly. That's North England and Scottish variant of the Old English "irg."
Old English?
"Irg."
It's probably like correct pronunciation right there.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
Way to
cowardly
appear
or
in a
fearful,
2015
craven.
meme.
Right. Yeah. Then there was also the Proto-Germanic "argos," which was the source of Old Frisian, let me see, "erg," evil, bad. There was the Middle Dutch "arch," bad, or Dutch "arch," Old High German "arg." A lot of these are "arg." German, Swiss, Norse,
Okay.
they're all "arg."
They're all arguing.
They're all "arg," which basically mean like malicious, bad, wicked, worthless, unmanly. So a sense of causing fear became the first attested in 1792. The Finnish "arka," cowardly, is a Germanic loanword, which I don't know what that is. Like you have an art, like is that some sort of Indian giver? I don't know.
I have no idea. But
Yeah.
so if you are afraid, you're unmanly.
You arg.
Arg.
You're arg.
Right.
So pirates are always afraid.
Yeah, they're like sissy pirates.
Yeah, they weren't actually manly. They're just like, I'm arg.
Right.
Yeah,
Just like wubba lubba dub dub actually means help me, I'm in pain.
Yeah.
Arg actually means, oh, I'm scared.
And that's how we get the word eerie.
That's pretty eerie.
Nice.
Nicely
I'd
done,
like
Nick
to
Spry.
know the etymology of the word spooky. I wonder if maybe next time you could. Where does the
So you taking fucking requests now?
What do we call?
Yeah, why can't you come up with your own segment? Do you have
Okay,
something
fine.
better?
I'll do it next time then.
All right, Director Kaz, what do you have there to talk about?
I actually have like kind of. It's kind of lame.
Way to sell it, man! Really?
All right, it's okay.
Why wouldn't you listen to this?
We can work on this later.
It's based on something that's really cool. Do you guys remember us talking about the Phoenix Lights incident?
Yes.
In 1997. So that I think is really cool. Maybe could be a topic for a future spot. But this movie is essentially like a found footage dramatization of that experience.
What's it called?
And it's called Phoenix Forgotten. It just came out. It was
Phoenix Forgotten?
correct.
And now the film has been forgotten because I
Correct,
haven't ever heard of it. It came out a while ago.
So it's produced by Ridley Scott and
Oh,
then directed.
damn.
Cool.
Yeah, produced.
Nice.
There's like a couple people who produced it, and then doesn't really appear to be anyone famous attached to it. But yeah, it's bombing pretty hard right now.
Oh, jeez.
Is it the Rotten Tomatoes? Is it the Rotten Tomatoes hurt?
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, they'll get you.
A lot of filmmakers are saying that the worst thing to happen to film is Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep.
Exactly, because people crapped all over Blair Witch when I first went to go see it, and I kind of liked that movie.
Oh, I
It was
loved it.
pretty. It
Blair
kind
Witch
of
is great.
was
It's atmosphere.
Exactly.
I never realized when news articles and news websites started to have comments sections. You don't need to comment on someone's job. It's journalism.
Right.
It's like, but then people are like, oh, this is the website that's going to tell you this, tell you the real truth. Patriot.screechingeagle.patriot team. It's like, okay, well, yeah,
Patriot
wow.
team.
It actually sounds like a real conservative website. Actually, probably has that name.
Screaming Joe Johnson says that this is the one thing the government won't tell you.
The water is turning the frogs gay.
That's a fact. Yeah, Alex
No,
Jones.
Alex Jones actually has talked about
Yeah.
the Obama administration somehow making frogs gay, and I'm not making that up.
So
That's the scariest thing we've talked about on the show.
It really is, yeah. Something about sulfur. And,
But one thing I want to talk about, we've talked about scary things, but there is nothing scarier
Well,
than
what- I
going
mean-
onto a newspaper's website comment section.
no, yeah,
It's terrifying.
Why did you do that?
I
It's
do it
like-
sometimes just to scare me. It's like, that's hell with horror movies. That's where I go for fright.
it's almost like you can define and get text notifications when mental illness is alerted on the web. Just go to a comment section.
Right,
It's like,
exactly.
okay, yeah, Grandma Smith in Wisconsin at 5:22 in the morning on Wednesday, you went insane.
Right. It's like a
went-
6-page diatribe. It's like the
All caps.
Declaration of Independence. This
And-
lady it just goes off.
Oh, and the more extreme the opinion, the worse the grammar.
Yep.
It's like completely same proportions. Like the more either left or right, the more extreme the opinion, the more their misuses there'll be, or two and two, or all of the, and then just like spelling that'll just make your brain melt.
So apparently Rotten Tomatoes hates this movie.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, that's right.
Phoenix Forgotten.
They're not feeling it. But I'd say, go out and make your own opinion. Be an individual. Don't let a critic tell you what you should and shouldn't consume.
Or a website.
Yeah.
Or everyone shouldn't have a voice.
No.
Sometimes
Thanks for
about
listening.
everything.
Once again, it's all about confidence on this
Right,
show,
right.
it seems.
What you got there, Mandaddy?
Well, it seems that finally we can all rest easy. We now have proof of ghosts.
Yeah.
We have
Right.
solid proof of ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
It happened late March in Cambridge, New York.
Really?
One of those wildlife cameras that just takes a picture every minute or so to document the animals in the area. Found a picture of a little ghostly girl prancing in this forest, and it is absolute proof that there is life after death.
Thank
Oh, yeah.
God, finally. It's 2017, people.
Except for the fact that anyone with eyeballs can look at this picture and go, "Oh, that's a girl playing."
Oh,
Yeah,
hell.
but like
It's-
a little ghost girl, right?
It's just a girl.
Yeah, but she's
I
like
gu-
a ghost.
I need to delete that off my blog then.
I guess you can be both a ghost and a girl.
It's true.
No, nothing scarier than dude ghosts or bro ghosts.
Oh, God.
Granted.
But a local businessman says that that's his granddaughter, and they had been walking in the woods around the time the picture was taken, and it's obviously just a girl playing, but people on the internet lost their minds thinking that there it is, there's finally proof, and of course there's not.
So, it's just a product of how quickly things move. Like, how could this one picture of a girl in the forest become, to some people, definitive proof of ghosts before some guy in the area is like, no, that's actually me.
You guys probably didn't see this picture then, because I did, and it was totally proof it was a ghost.
Oh.
She definitely looks...
She's ghostly. She looks like a ghost.
Her clothes are extremely outdated. We'll put it that way.
You.
She at least needs to go update the wardrobe for sure. She looks like she's old timey in the picture.
What do you mean, like old timey? Like
this
is not 2014, ghost girl.
Exactly. What are those Uggs?
Get with the time, girl.
But it's mildly eerie, if I may, at best. Nice. And the fact that people can just jump to that conclusion so quickly, because people want to know that there's life after death. They want to have proof. It's like, this can't be it. And if it is not it, please don't be that thing where I'm going to be punished eternally because I just said fuck. You know, I mean, stuff like that. People want to know that, can I just prance around in the forest? I'm okay with that.
I don't know why people think that ghosts would be proof of life after death. Like, how do you know that's not just like a weird like image that's being played over and over? How do you know that a ghost is like actually sentient and like moving around through the forest and you're not just seeing something, you know? Like,
help me on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a halogen. It's a halogen impression of something that happened a long time ago. That's all it is.
They're just sentient for those 4 seconds.
That's all it is.
You get to pop in and go like, for like 5 seconds, and then
I can't help say it.
Well, awesome. Thanks for listening, guys. We will catch you next time on Fort Fritz. If you have anything you'd like to talk about, visit us at our Facebook page at Fort Fritz. Also, Twitter at Fort Fritz MCT. And you can call 570-478-3789. 570-4RT-FRTZ. We will catch you on the Slippy Slide.